Ryan Serhant and Fredrik Eklund triumphantly declared the return of the real estate market on Thursday's episode of $1 Million Listing New York. The Season 9 finale, titled New York is Back, featured Ryan, 37, and Fredrik, 44, scoring big deals despite the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Ryan, after forming his own real estate brokerage firm named Serhant, met Ari Goldstein, Senior Vice President of Development at Excel, for a listing appointment at Brooklyn Point. "When I knew that I was gonna start the company, I was hoping maybe, a small developer, it'd have to really push people to work with me, but never in my wildest dreams did I think that Excel would call. One of the biggest developers of all time," Ryan said in a confessional. "Everywhere you look, they've done One Manhattan Square, Central Park Tower. They basically created Billionaires Row. And if I get this, it is a complete game changer. Everyone will call," he added. Ari gave Ryan a tour of the tallest building in Brooklyn and said it had 483 apartments along with a 25-year tax abatement. The apartments ranged from studios to 3-bedroom units with copper finishes in some and brushed nickel in others. The 3-bedroom prices ranged from $2.5 million to $3.5 million, while the 2 bedrooms were going for $1.8 million to $2.50 million. Brooklyn is still considered a deal compared to Manhattan, but that deal is fading. More and more people are coming to Brooklyn. More is getting built in Brooklyn. And if you want a great view with tons of amenities, in terms of amenities, like this is it," Ryan said. Ari showed off the large gym, 35-foot rock climbing wall as well as a 65-foot saltwater swimming pool and hot tub. "If you came on board you'd be taking on over $400 million in value," Ari said as he asked Ryan for more details about his new company Serhant. Ryan was visibly nervous as he tried to lobby for the project and admitted his new firm had not yet signed up a new building. "And so my personal attention would very, very much be here because this would be my baby. I made a decision when I started the new brokerage that my life won't change. I'm still gonna show because I love it. I'm still gonna sell because that's what I'm best at. And I'm still gonna focus on brand every day because that's how I built my entire career," Ryan said. Ari said they were going to take a leap of faith with his new company and Ryan celebrated in front of him. "Thank you. You will not regret it," Ryan said. The Brooklyn Point project had a total potential sellout of $460 million and Ryan stood to earn a potential commission of $13,800,000. Ryan was shown getting to work quickly as he shot a marketing video promoting Brooklyn Point with a masked ballerina dancing on the roof near the highest residential infinity pool in the Western Hemisphere. Fredrik meanwhile was in Los Angeles when he got a call from developer Cliff about the penthouse at 80 East 10th Street in NYC that had been on the market for 18 months. The $15 million price was lowered to $9,995,000 and Fredrik got a full-ask offer that he told Cliff about. He thanked Cliff for granting him an extension and then took another call from broker Glenn, who also viewed the penthouse and made an offer below the asking price. Fredrik reminded Glenn that he told him that he needed to come in over ask and told him the penthouse was no longer available. Glenn said he spoke to his buyer the previous night and he would go up to $10. $7 million. Fredrik pulled over his Bentley and called Cliff to tell him he got $10. $7 million as he danced in an outdoor fountain. It feels so good to close an apartment with pre-COVID pricing because it means New York is waking up and roaring. She is back. And the best part is, I'm actually leaving back to New York City tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a victory lap or two when I get there, Fredrik said in a confessional. Fredrik earned a commission of $321,000 from the sale and declared that he loved New York and Los Angeles as he drove away in a convertible. The season 9 finale ended with Steve Gold, 36, hosting a small brokers gathering at the Hudson Yards penthouse that he was selling on behalf of his clients with a listing price of $29. $5 million. Steve looked sharp in a tuxedo for the gathering that also included Ryan, Fredrik, Tyler Whitman and Kirsten KJ Jordan. Fredrik and Steve talked about the changes in their lives and the challenges they overcame during the height of the pandemic. I have a feeling that this year, Freddie is gonna be #1 in LA and New York. Watch me, Fredrik said. Ryan also was optimistic. I'm gonna call it right now. When people look back in 10 years, they're gonna say that today was the start of the greatest real estate boom in the history of New York City, he said. $1 Million Listing New York premiered on Bravo in March 2012 as a spin-off of $1 Million Listing Los Angeles.